Hello, Aries. Elsie here with a bonus read. Look, you took me really seriously when when I said, make me work for you. Well, here we are. We've got 3 bonus reads in 3 weeks, and you are on it. Thank you so much for doing that. I appreciate you, and I'm here to show my appreciation with a bonus read for you on New Year's Eve. Happy New Year's, my fire family. I say fire family because I'm a Sag rising, and I get you guys. I do get your energy. Thank you so much for all the ways that you've been loving on me, and here I am to do a reading for you, my friends, and it is... What's going on here? All kinds of things. It is just a bonus read, and so I don't date or time these readings, and it is going to be what it is. Either it's going to resonate or it won't. If it doesn't resonate now, it may resonate in the future. Take it as it does resonate. Please keep in mind that this is a general reading, and we'll get along just fine, as we always do. All right, Aries, here we go. Sun, Moon, Rising. Oh, okay, we're knocking. I guess because there was other cards in the deck. That's why. All right. Here we go, Aries, Sun, Moon, Rising, Venus and Jupiter. Happy freaking New Year to you. Ooh, it feels like something good is coming for you in 2024. You've given me all this energy. What's going on? What is going on for Aries, please? Aries bonus read. Tell me about Aries on New Year's Eve. Tell me about Aries. What is coming up for Aries, please? Tell me what we need to know about Aries. Ooh, there's an Empress. Maybe that's you. Maybe that's them. Let's take a look. Oh, what? Aries, you are going for it. Look at you. Whew. Head to toe chills here for you, my friend. What? Look at that. Look at that energy. You're gaining ground on the Empress, Aries. Aries is the Emperor, and the Emperor is all the kings. It's the big cheese. It's the one who is the authority, the one who is the ruler of the empire. Now look, the plight of the Emperor is they want an Empress, right? The Emperor always wants someone who's on their own vibration, as smart as they are, as driven as they are, as much in love as they are. Someone's got to match their energy. But the plight of the Emperor is that if you pick the wrong Empress, the Empress could overthrow you, right? So I feel like it's really important for you to make the right choice in your Empress, to really make sure that this is an Empress in the upright, to make sure that they are balanced, make sure that they are into a partnership, that they're not somebody who is sort of off balance, because that can cause problems in your life as well. I feel like 2024 is going to be the year that you do find your Empress, that you call in the person who is who you are. It's because we never ever are manifesting what we want. We manifest what we are. And if you're not getting what you want, it might be because that's not what you are. But here you are at the precipice of the old wormhole of 2023 collapsing on itself, going into this new transitional phase of 2024, which is the year of luck, the year of everything coming up, Aries. So we have the Empress, who is Taurus and Libra. That is the one who is Venusian. And I feel as though right now with the Two of Swords that there is some sort of block that is between you. So there's no conversation. You're both scared of getting hurt. And I want to say that this healing gig is good. This awareness gig is a lot of bullshit. I'm just saying. I know it's silly to say, but when you become aware of self and you become aware of your worth, then you can never go back. You can never unsee it. And so sometimes it takes a really long time for things to come together with the person that is yours. But nonetheless, I think the Two of Swords is telling me that somebody here does not want to get hurt, does not want to open their heart. And I'm not sure if it's you or the Empress. Let's figure it out here. Let's figure out what's going on here. I should have just dropped the deck, Aries, and been done with it. I don't know why we're putting down more cards. Okay, so we got the Queen of Swords and we have the Four of Pentacles. So the thing is that there has to be a conversation between you and the Empress. And I feel it needs to be very pointed, very honest. This Queen is someone who is liberated. So it's touching both cards here. It seems like you both have liberated yourself here. This person here has their hand open, but they have the Ace of Swords in their hand. So I feel for you that you're like, I'm going in with nothing but the truth. And if this Empress invites me in, I'm going to be very honest with them, super honest with them. And I feel like the Queen is here for the Empress as well. I feel like this is how you two are going to communicate with each other. You notice there's no cups involved here, right? Because I think there was some heartbreak between you. There's 2 and 1 in the hand of the Queen. That's 3 swords. And I feel like there's been some heartache or heartbreak or disappointment between the Emperor and the Empress. I'm not going to ignore that the Emperor and the Empress are not looking at each other. It feels like we're not talking. It feels like there's silence here because of the 4 of Pentacles. And it feels like it is the Empress who is holding on to the 2 of Swords. So I think that the Emperor is going in with the Queen of Swords energy. Look, I got something to say. I need to liberate myself from this situation. And you're wondering, is this person open to it? Right now, I think they're the door is closed, I want to say. I feel like the door is closed. They've been holding on to the thought of you, but this person does not want to get their heart broken again. The Empress does not want to go through another round of heartbreak. Not just from you. And I don't know that you've ever broken this person's heart, but this person feels either heartbroken or disappointed in the way the situation has turned out between you. And I feel like both of you have leveled up a lot. You've learned a lot of things, Aries, but your backs are to each other. So what I want to say is I don't think that you even have looked at this person in the energy of the Empress. And I don't think they've seen you in the energy of the Emperor. It feels like you two grew apart. And then you built your own lives, built yourselves to where you are. Because understand, the Empress doesn't need you, and you don't need the Empress. You've each built yourself into a place where you're independent of each other. And I think it came on the heels of heartbreak. I feel like the Empress has never let go of you, though. I think she's still holding on to you. We have the 9 of Wands. Yeah. And I feel like that's your energy. I feel like you are resilient. Pardon me. I'm just going to look at the bottom here. This person has ivy growing up their leg. It's like it's been a really long time. Ivy grows everywhere. It's hard to kill ivy. You'll notice like in even the old castles in England and Ireland and Scotland that the buildings are covered in ivy. They've been there for hundreds of years, some of them. And I feel like you've been waiting a very long time for an opportunity here. But I think that you need to be brave because the Queen of Swords, who is liberating themselves, is balanced, but also is about to say something they've never said before. And I feel like the 9 of Wands tells me that you're exhausted. You've gone over all of these details here. It feels like of what you're going to say. I want to say that this whole situation has exhausted you. It feels like 2 people who haven't spoken in a very long time, but you've been carrying this with you the whole time. You've been carrying it with you for a long time, where the ivy wouldn't be there wrapped around your leg, which is wrapped around the Ace of Wands. You've been standing there, wanting to speak with them, 8 wands in the background, wanting to speak with the Empress. But holding the Ace of Wands in space, it's in this space, it feels like you're stuck there. All right, tell me about the 2 of Swords, please. For Aries, Sun, Moon, Rising, Venus, and Jupiter. We have the 9 of Pentacles. So the Empress, I feel, is closed off, is very focused on themselves, on their pentacle world. They might have a business. This person is very, very focused on their stability, on being confident. They look good. They smell good. This is somebody who is doing it on their own. They've built themselves from the 4 Pentacles to the 9 Pentacles. They've built themselves by just locking everything and everyone else out and focusing on the 3D. So I think that the reason that this person may seem closed off to you and not giving you any of their energy is because they're very focused on building themselves. I feel like this person here is someone who will give you reciprocity. I'm just looking at this card here. We have 6 pentacles up one side. So I feel like this person, you know, if we're talking about the Empress, and they do look similar, only this one has her hair up, that I feel like it could start with a friendship, and this person will give you reciprocity and friendship for sure. But I don't know about the whole love deal. Let's take a look here. We've got the 9 of Cups in the reverse. So the Empress is feeling like, you know, the reason that she's closed off is because I just don't find happiness in love. I don't find happiness in emotional things, and Pentacles don't lie to me. Pentacles are sturdy and stable, dependable, And, well, the heart space is just not. We have the 8 of Swords. And so I feel that this is the place where the Empress is stuck. Stuck in this, I don't know if it's so stuck, but it's like an obsessive thought about, you know what, the 9 of Cups never worked out for me, so I'm just going to focus on my Pentacle world. Tell me about Aries, please, because this Queen is here and I think you got something to say. It's the only time the Queen's going to raise that sword, Aries, is when you got something to say. Tell me what Aries has to say to the Empress, because that Queen of Swords is pointing her sword directly at that Empress. What is it you want to say to the Empress? I'm sorry I held my ground. I do think you want victory with this person. On the 7 of Wands, that person is holding the Ace of Wands, and 6 Wands are pointing at them. I think you want the victory, and this is something that you've wanted for a really long time. You don't want to get hurt. Like, you want to protect yourself. I feel like you're also going in with the thought of, I'm not leaving if I don't get what I want. That's what it feels like. The 7 of Wands and the Queen of Swords is telling me I'm standing my ground on what I'm going to say. I really got to have it together about what I'm going to say before I move forward here. We have the Knight of Cups. Look, you have big feelings for this Empress. It is romantic feelings. It is something that possibly could turn to love. I don't know that it's at that position just yet, but it feels like you do have a lot of deep emotions, tumultuous, deep emotions. You've been carrying around this cup for the Empress for a while. And you just want to heal it, my friend. You just want to get balance with this person. You're hopeful that the emotions that you show the Empress are going to be sent back to you, are going to be given back to you here. Tell me what the Empress is going to do. When the Emperor approaches the Empress, what is the Empress going to do? Hang on, sorry, I dropped some cards here. Oh, just one. The Empress is waiting. That's what it feels like. The Empress has a lot of love for you, Aries. The Empress has a lot of love for you. And I feel like the Empress is not shy to share that with you. Maybe the Empress already has shared that with you. We have the 8 of Pentacles. This Empress is willing to work on a love situation with you if that's what you want. It's all up to you, my friend. You are the Emperor. You're the one that steps forward first. You are the masculine energy. The Emperor is the one who is the authority and steps forward first. We're talking about the literal yin and yang here. We're talking about, you know, this couple who she's very much in her feminine, he's very much in his masculine. And the reason that the Empress has her back to you is because the Empress does not chase. So if you should choose to move forward, you will have a conversation with the Empress who's willing to start with 1 pentacle and willing to work on it. Willing to work on the 7. She's willing to wait for you to bring the 1 pentacle to work on it. So I feel like this Empress is ready for you. Oh, sorry, I had pulled that out, didn't I? And I didn't put it down. So we have the Strength card. We have the Strength card, and the Strength card is that the Empress is holding back. Holding back because you're the one that needs to step forward. So none of this goes forward without you stepping out into the open. And saying what you have to say. Say what you need to say, John Mayer says, right? Say what you need to say. Tell me about the 9 of Wands, please. So you've been watching the Empress. You haven't been saying anything, but you've been watching the Empress, and it's playing on your mind. Well, we do have the 9 and 1 is 10. I believe that this cycle is about to come to an end. The silence is about to be broken, but I feel like, my dear Aries, that it's you that must break the silence because the Empress will not. Tell me what the outcome is for these two, please. For Aries, Sun, Moon, Rising, Venus, and Jupiter. Tell me what the outcome is here for Aries and the Empress. 6 of Cups. So you two have nostalgia. You two have nostalgic feelings for each other. You maybe have known each other since childhood, or this is someone you feel like you've known all of your life. This is someone you can't stop thinking about. They are a soulmate, Aries, and that's why you can't get them out of your energy, is because they are a soulmate here. This is someone who you've been following around for lifetimes, or who you've been with lifetimes upon lifetimes, or this is someone that you have nostalgia about. And I think you've been, as we come to the end of the year, you're thinking about where the Empress is. Where is the Empress? The outcome is the Ace of Pentacles. I think you want to invest here, and I do believe that the Ace of Pentacles is going to change your life. This is a power couple that's coming together and planting an Ace of Pentacles, and it is going to flourish right there into the Four of Wands. It's anything you want it to be, Aries. This is all on you. No pressure. No pressure on December 31st. It's all on you. You are the one who has to make the decision to move forward. The Empress will never, never move forward to you. If it's a true Empress, the Empress knows her worth, and she will never chase you. So this is all on you. The Empress is the feminine energy waiting for the masculine energy. She's calling in while you push in. It's up to you completely. The Four of Wands and the Ace of Pentacles is something that's going to blow your mind. It's a reunion. I don't know. I can't even write that stuff. I don't know how it all works out, but I'm glad that I'm part of it. Here we go, Aries. Thank you so much for everything that you've done for me this year and the ways that you've loved on me. Thank you so much for making me do a bunch of bonus reads for you. I love your energy. I love to be in your energy. Okay, I'm just nosy now. It feels like there is somebody who's hesitating to come forward. I think it's you because of the silence that has ensued after the heartbreaker silence. But there is going to be the sadness, I was going to say, the heartbreaker sadness. There's been a lot of silence here. There's been no communication. I think that you're hesitating to move forward. You're wondering if you should put the energy into it. I think you will, though, because the Ace of Swords is here. All right, now I'm going to go. Love you guys. Happy New Year. I'm out for now. See ya. Bye-bye.